Hey guys, as you guys know, my name is Chen and I'm the fall 2014 president for ABA. So today I'll be passing on to you guys a final message that I have for all the future leaders sitting in the audience. I want to keep it short and sweet because I know many of you are probably digging into dessert, so I don't want to take up too much of your time. And hopefully I can pass on my message with 3 key styles of leadership. So as you guys know, I've been with the club for the better half of my college career now. I found my friends here, I found my family here, and I found my professional future here with ABA. That being said, through all my different semesters, one thing that always motivates me to come back semester after semester is definitely the people. Some events change, some events stay the same, but at the end of the day, it's the people that are always inspiring you. I wake up every morning going to ABA events and going to ABA because you never know what future leaders that you will be inspiring, creating a positive impact on with this lovely organization. So I'll jump right into it, and the first point that I have for leadership that I want to pass on to you guys is always be positive. There are definitely times and moments whether it's midterms or projects or personal troubles and unforeseen circumstances that might affect your ability to plan ABA events or get in the way of your leadership. But at the end of the day, you need to know that you as a leader must always be willing to not only surpass and overcome these conflicts and obstacles, but also to inspire those around you to, always have a positive mindset. That being said, I'm not trying to tell you, be unrealistically optimistic, but always look on the brighter side of things and remind everyone around you that everything will work out. An example from my experience would be during my fall 2013 semester with TIFA, we were the professional chairs and we were hosting the annual Nexus event. Right before we were about to kick off the event, some of the representatives from Ernst & Young told us, like, hey, sorry we can't actually make it today. Best of luck with your event. So faced with an obstacle like that, Tifa and I were able to think on our feet and basically, not only inspire our committee members and our cabinet, like, hey, don't worry about it, we're going to be able to get over this and still pull off a great event. But we were also able to, think on our feet. We were able to split up another accounting firm and basically make sure that the EY table originally reserved was not empty at any time. Most people didn't even realize that Ernst & Young was not there. And after all, the students had a great time at the event. My second point I want to pass on to you guys is be vulnerable. Don't be afraid to have weaknesses as a leader. I think far too many times when people step into leadership positions, they're afraid of making mistakes. They're afraid of seeming human. But at the end of the day, from all of my experiences with leadership, there's no perfect leader in this world. You're always going to run into mistakes. You're always going to run into things that, in hindsight, you should have done differently. But at the time, given the data and given the options that you had available, you probably thought you were making the right decision. So through my time, as a cabinet member and as president, there were definitely times where, looking back, I probably should have done something differently. But don't be afraid to, let your team know that you always had the best interests of the club in mind. Because at the end of the day, your team should be on your side, and the only reason that they wouldn't be is if you don't tell them and explain to them your reasoning. So to conclude, be vulnerable. Don't be afraid to be vulnerable as a leader. Finally, I want to talk about accountability. Be accountable. Accountability isn't just about getting work done, on time or at a really high quality. It's also about holding yourself and others to a really high standard. In business, perception is everything. As a leader, you need to make sure that not only are you doing the most quality work, but you're also inspiring those around you by modeling the way. What I mean is, you should never ask people you're working with or people who are working under you to do something that you yourself are not willing to do. You need to be able to model the way and be that first person to take the initiative and let others follow through your guidance. To sum up, the 3 key points of leadership I discussed today is first, be positive. Always make sure that the environment that you're working in promotes positive leadership. Second is be vulnerable. Don't be afraid to seem human as a leader. People are on your side and don't give them a reason to doubt you. Third, be accountable. Always hold yourself and those around you to a higher standard. So with that, I just wanted to conclude my 3 points about leadership that I've gained through ABA. And I just wanted to thank everyone in the audience today, whether committee members, general members, cabinet or alumni. Thank you for making my 4 semesters here at Berkeley ABA the greatest part of my college career thus far. I know that I'll be transitioning into an alumnus, and I probably won't have as much of an active role in ABA anymore, but you can count on it that I'll definitely try to come back as much as I can and help nurture the next generation of business leaders with Berkeley ABA. Thank you very much, and once again, Bill signing out.